getting ready to go. It's 3 in the morning. Starting our annual fishing adventure. I didn't sleep last night, and I don't think Daniel did. Randy got a couple hours. So packing up our gear, rods. Hopefully we don't forget anything. That's a nice lineup of rods right there. We're definitely not going to catch any fish with all those pretty rods. Randy's hooked up with his first
real steelhead.
First adult steelhead on the center pin.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the difference. Guys, the center pin's actually pretty fun. I'm far from an expert, but I'm learning from the best. I'm all timid, guys, because I've been losing fish, so try not to put too much pressure on them.
Ooh, baby.
I am fishing Lamaglass closer blank, custom built CFX with a cool little green wrap on it.
And you actually wrapped half of it.
I did. I got to work on this rod.
The 10 mil soft bead. Oh, that's a beautiful fish, man. Oh man, this rod feels good. Come on.
So we're fishing this hole. Chad just hooked 2, landed 1 in it. We kind of took some nice pictures of the fish, and now we just sat on the bank for probably 10 minutes to let the hole rest. A lot of times we find that's an effective way to get another bite.
Don't give him any.
Well, I'm not like, you know, I'm not being mean or too nice. I just want to keep it even.
I'll get in between you because you'll probably... You don't want to get behind.
What did I say, guys?
Wow, that's crazy. That's how I did that, guys. I mean, we let the hole rest, and it worked perfect. Took the same exact line that Chad hooked his fish on. That's a pretty nice fish. This is bonker quality for me right here. If this is a hatchery end. That one ate the yellow truce too. Yellow truce is making a comeback.
Come on. See that move?
Ooh, impressive. Well, we caught a few fish in this slot on beads, and we felt like they were probably going to be more efficient here, so I switched over to a little nightmare pattern jig and bought another fish for us.
This is just starting under. They like that undercut.
Sometimes they just nip at it. Came back. Oh. Colored up buck. That's awesome.
There he is.
Goodbye. Chasing that fish.
Yeah, I think I might just walk downstream here and
Yeah,
see.
you should probably just follow him, Chad.
Jeez. This is loaded up here.
Wow. There's a few fish around today. This one's spicy. It's not that big, but it's fighting good.
You got a double.
They leave for a little bit.
You caught something other than a trout, Randy. Oh, that's a good one. Go for it. Andy's learning quick how to use the center pin.
Feels kind of nice actually to put it right there under your armpit.
Yeah. See if Daniel can get a double. Yeah, right in there. Is that your hand?
Yep.
That's your big hand?
That's it.
Oh, Randy!
That was my bonker. Broke my dropper. Well, guys, I have to say, my first time center pin fishing has been epic to say the least. And it's only day one. To be continued. still wrapped, Chad?
No, it feels good. Got one more jump in her, maybe.
Yeah, hold on.
Photo, camera. I don't want to give up. Pretty hand.
Flip inside out.
It's a really nice hand. Saw it, I think that fish roll in the back of the hole, so we just ran it through there. That's a beautiful fish.
You gonna bonk it?
Come on.
Third fish of the morning. Not for me. My second fish. Came real close to landing my first fish. Then Chad whacked a fish. You get a little timid when you break your first fish off of the morning.
That is a solid fish, Randy.
It's got a nice tail.
Two in the same spot. Is that a buck, you think?
Something like that.
It's a hot fish.
I got this one because Daniel couldn't cast quite far enough. I almost couldn't cast far enough. Oh, down further, so that's good. That means that you thought way down
That's
there.
a pretty good sized fish.
Hey, that's a nice chunky fish.
Yeah.
Came up pretty well.
It's just a fresh buck.
Yeah, that is nice.
There you go. Yeah. That's what we're talking about right there, boys.
Come on.
That's, I don't know. That's like a heavy, heavy head shake. It's gonna be a really thick native buck. That's what you know.
Now we found some fish. They showed themselves.
Yeah.
That's a mistake.
Especially around us.
Oh, Randy.
That's fish. Nice.
That's a fresh fish, it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice little hen.
Little jumper, huh? I got one out there, float went down, thought I felt the tug.
So we're using 10 pound and 8 pound, using a double rig because the fish seem to like a couple different shades. So I've got about a 2-foot leader on the top to a 10 mil soft bead. We're using a number 4 hook because the water doesn't have quite as much flow. And then the second bead's about 18 inches below that, and I'll have a different color on that one. And then the fish can kind of decide what they want.
Chad's got a big old fish on. I think we kept him on down here. He went through a drop off, through the big hole, through down here to the bottom.
Oh, no, he's back there. I think he's wrapped around something.
No way.
Back there.
Came off?
Yeah. I've never had a fish turn and go through. Holy cow. That was awesome.
Dude, you can't even be mad at that.
Bring it in. There's a little bit of a shelf. More right there.
Fish. Nice.
The last one fought really hard, so I bet you it's the same fish. So talk about a biter. That's why broodstock hatchery fish work so well, because these wild fish definitely like to bite. All right, we're about halfway through our last day of bank fishing, and there's quite a bit of pressure. Some guys had come down and worked this spot and then went down river. And Daniel went up to the top of the hole and casted in a double bead rig and had one on for a little bit. It popped off, and they flipped back out the second cast and hooked it and landed it. And then we worked the top of the hole a little bit more and then started working down and got one down in a little bit slower water. With the same setup, double bead. This whole trip we've been getting them on our beads, 10 mils, and then a jig, black woolly bugger. So kind of been alternating between those. I guess we got a couple on little 3-inch worms as well. But
Well, and I think one on cerise, or nail polish. Daniel got one on nail polish.
So yeah, with a little bit more pressure up here, we've kind of been switching through and trying to show the fish a little bit different colors and just changing up a lot. And it paid off in this spot because it just got fished. So I think they were drift fishing a spoon, which works pretty good as well, but the fish kind of wanted the soft beads in this spot.
Dude, that feels like a strong fish. Please don't lose this. It's rolling like crazy right now. Not very big.
It's a buck.
Actually, when he gets right there, it's a nice fish.
Oh, God.
Man, when that one hit, I thought it had popped off, or I had missed it, because it had started running upriver.
I think, unless he runs into those trees over there. We're going.
Unless I get another one.
Here we go. Not the biggest fish, but it's the last day, and we definitely want to harvest some eggs and some meat for taking home. So I'm gonna bonk this one.
No, it's all right. A lot of monkeying around. I'll help you with yours.
We're having an awesome day out here. Last day of the trip, bank fishing it. Been dealing with lots of fishermen. And but we found a pot of fish, so we're doing good. Yeah. That is cold water. Randy hooked up, and his ended up breaking off his 10-pound. And then I casted it right on that inside seam. I almost thought I was in the soft water, and that fish hammered it. Awesome.
Double!
Yeah!
Bonker.
Triple, almost. Randy hooked one. Chad cast it out. Randy's broke off. Chad threw out, hooked one, and I came down behind him while he was fighting it, and I hooked another one. So we got a couple hatchery keepers right here. At the end of our trip, we're gonna try to take a little meat home with us.